just improves your skills and your resilience so much. And I don't know if these two notice it, but everyone at UCM has noticed you are different because of it. Now, you might not be able to articulate that, but there's a sort of there's a solidness, there's a quiet confidence. There's something has happened to you.
And it's raining at the deep end. You turn up and you've got all these people, hundreds of people that work there, and these two university students have turned up, and no one really knows what to do.
And you have to forge your role and your place and understand all those things. Incredibly demanding. I mean, it's often to get excited about the idea of South Africa, a Pine Lake resort, and all the water activities, and you get kind of swept up in that. But that's the stuff that really you learn from, is that, oh right, we're here now. There's 100 people expecting something of us.
And they also raised that very important point, the fact that both of them had taken that time out, because you can go back to university or to university at any point in your life, can't you?
Absolutely. I mean, higher education is more flexible than ever in terms of the time that you started, or the fact that you might want to do 2 years off it and exit and then return later. You really have an opportunity to plan it in a way that suits you, suits your character, and suits the opportunities that come your way in life. And I can't emphasise that enough. And often in terms of studying on island, arguably because you are got a solid base, because you're at home, your capacity to take these opportunities might be greater because you're solid here. I mean, I think you've talked about that, Sophie, that studying on island gives you that kind of support of your family and network.
Yeah, absolutely. It's as great as it is to go to university. It's also great to do it here, because if you are still able to live at home, and then you don't have to worry about too much financial problems or anything, then you do have the stability and can focus. I would say maybe focus more on what you're doing than being caught up in a university kind of lifestyle.
Well, there is an opportunity, Gail, for people to find out more about the courses available at UCM. When is that happening?
Okay, I have to concentrate to listen to this. We've got a few things going on in the coming weeks. On Wednesday, the 21st of November, all the Year 13s through their heads of sixth form have been invited to come to an open day at the nunnery. So if you're a Year 13 student or a Year 13 student parent, carer listening to this, make sure you get yourself in touch with your head of sixth form, because that's planned on the Wednesday. But on Saturday, the 24th of November, at the nunnery between 10:30 and 2:30, it's just an open day. So anybody, people who have been out of education for 3 or 5 years, like Sophie and Aaron were, or in work wanting to think about what options they've got, that's at the nunnery, 10:30 to 2:30, 24th. If it's not just about higher education and our degree and postgraduate programmes, and you just want to know about UCM in general, we've then got an open evening on the 27th of November.
We'll be testing listeners on this,
I think so. It seemed a good idea at the time to put them all together, but when you put on... No, it genuinely, this is the month to find out what the options are at UCM.
And just from your two's point of view, Sophie and Aaron, what would you say was the best thing about having done that time in South Africa, about the internship? Aaron, what was the best thing for you?
It's gained a lot of life experience, dealing with people in a different culture, travelling, different types of work that I haven't done before. It's just an all-round experience that builds you up.
And what about you, Sophie?
I'd say the same, to be honest. I think definitely life experience. Everything that we did out there has, like Gail said, shapes you as a person, and you can take that forward anywhere that you go. So definitely life experiences.
And just a few tidbits that you haven't shared. You went bungee jumping. You had monkeys steal all your jewellery. You had sharks were involved in something, were they?
Yeah, we had a lot of free times at weekends, and monkeys became our worst enemies. Every time there was a shop, the monkeys realised and stole all our food. So that got quite frustrating, actually, quite quickly. But yeah, no, we had loads of free times. We got to see a lot of the garden route and do some crazy things like bungee jumping and shark cage diving and things. So yeah, it was great.
Just a few things then. Just a few things to write home about.